Hi guys, how are you doing? Most of the times I do ask questions. What is the purpose of monarchs in Nigeria? It seems most of them are just there for decoration. They do not have the law backing them up to speak for their people. Is that the problem? Well, I believe that anyone can have his own position on whatever it is. Now, Yoruba Nation right activists Sunday Adeyemo Igboho is in Benin Republic, and a lot of people have called upon monarchs in Yoruba land to rise up to the task to speak in solidarity. The Alaafin of Oyo Lamidi Adeyemi on Friday at the last minute allegedly cancelled an appointment he gave to Yoruba group Ooni on the alleged complaint that the members of the group are notorious critics of the regime of the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired. The Ooni's caucus, which was inaugurated at the palace of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, on July the 20th, 2021, is made of many influential Yoruba persons and is being coordinated by a former managing director of the news agency of Nigeria, Mr. Akin Osuntokun. According to what Punch newspaper learned, is that Osuntokun led about 14 members of the group to Alaafin's palace for the alleged 11 a.m. appointment on Friday. But after waiting for about 2.5 hours, the influential monarch sent words to them that he would not be seeing them. According to a source who spoke on condition of anonymity, some of the group's members who went to Alaafin's palace with Osuntokun were a monarch, the Olugbon of Orile Igbon, Oba Francis Alao, a former presidential spokesman, Dr. Doyin Okupe, a former commissioner in Osun State, Muyiwa Ige, a former minister of defense, Mrs. Dupe Adelaja, a retired deputy inspector general of police, Taiwo Lakanu, Oyewumi, Shola Lawal, among others. A former governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, is also said to be a member of Ooni's caucus, but he was not on the delegation to Alaafin's palace on Friday. The source, who is a member of the group, claimed that the group had, through the Olugbo, secured an appointment with Alaafin since Monday, and the appointment with Alaafin since Monday, and the same appointment was confirmed on Thursday, only for them to get to the palace, and the Alaafin refused to see them on the claim that they were anti-Buhari and that they are anti-Buhari loyalists, and that they were loyalists of former military head of state, President Olusegun Obasanjo. The source explained that the main purpose of the meeting was for the newly inaugurated group to get Alaafin's blessings and to possibly discuss the issue of the embattled Yoruba Nation agitator, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, alias Sunday Igboho, who is currently being held and tried in Cotonou, Benin Republic. The source said the Olugbon, a member of the caucus, was the one who booked the appointment, but he said, the Alaafin said, he did not want to see us because we are notorious critics of Buhari's regime. Alaafin, confirmed the appointment yesterday, Thursday, but when we got there today, he kept us waiting. After a while, he asked to see the Olugbon. Alaafin, did not come to see us. We were told he said he would not see us because we are notorious critics of Buhari's government, and that some of us are close associates of Obasanjo, who is also critical of the regime of Major General Muhammadu Buhari. Now, guys, I think all of this is adding up. It is clear who wants Yoruba Nation, who is comfortable with Nigeria as it is, being that they are gaining from what it is that is on ground. Is it that the Alaafin has some information that Obasanjo is backing some group of people? Well, we've not seen Obasanjo come out outrightly. Obasanjo is someone who is known to criticize. He behaves and act like he was never in government. This is someone who had the opportunity to serve but he never served Nigeria. He had the opportunity to serve for this man had it more than just any other person. We are talking of a man that came in time and time again. Let us assume that he couldn't do that during the military dictatorship era because they had coup and this man had the opportunity to come in again. He had the opportunity to come in again. He had the opportunity to do just everything right. He had the opportunity to make sure we had electricity constant. He had the opportunity to do everything. But this is a man, because he knows how to read and write, he knows how to construct his grammar, he goes on and on talking about other administration and government and regime as if they are not all birds of the same feather. If you did what was right, if you put things right, if you are done excellently, there will be no need for the likes of Buhari. Buhari will never, what they call, smell that presidential seat anymore, because there will be no need for such a man. You failed. That is why Buhari came in. It's as simple as that. He said they were made to wait for about 2.5 hours. He gave us an appointment for 11 a.m. We got there at 11 a.m. and at about 11:30 p.m., that was when it was obvious to us that he wasn't coming to see us. But he initially asked to see the Olugbon, who went to see him for about an hour. When the Olugbon eventually came back, he said Alaafin would not see us, saying we are a group that is critical of Buhari's government and some of us are loyalists of Obasanjo. So Alaafin is in support of the present power. I don't know if Obasanjo and Alaafin had issues. I am not sure. I don't know. Or it's just his own personal opinion. After all, I don't have any political power, Alaafin is saying. And the present power that is on ground, that will not just try and kick me out or do something rubbish to me. They are the ones paying me. They are the ones, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't care about you people anyway. We've lost it all. It's just you people are so stupid to keep on with this monarchy and all of those things. There is nothing like Yoruba nation. You are critical of Buhari. Why shouldn't Buhari capture Sunday Igboho and any other person? Money is being given to me, and at least I have enough to marry more younger women. I have just everything. I don't care about. I just want to be fresh. It's not my fault that I was born in a royal family and you guys keep on with it, even though we do not have monarchy as a system. Or is it about, I don't like Obasanjo. Obasanjo is a very terrible man. He did this, he did this, he did this. And now he is criticizing Buhari as if he was better. Now, I don't want to be part of you guys. Is it a sin for them to be supporters of Obasanjo? That is what we have to start dealing with now. You've committed sin. You've done the wrong thing. You're supporting Obasanjo. Obasanjo is a terrible man. Buhari should not be criticized. What is really going on here? I think Alaafin might have some personal vendetta, or he's just playing politics. He's going to support the present person that is in power, which is Buhari. He doesn't want to get into any of the mess. He's not ready to sacrifice anything. He's so comfortable with life that he's living, and of course, the numerous women that he has. So, on whether the group mission to Alaafin Palace was to discuss Sunday Igboho's matter, the source said, of course, the issue of Igboho would come up, but that was not the purpose of the visit. The issue of Igboho concerns all the Yoruba people, but that was not our reason for going to him. On whether the group would try and book another appointment, the source said, I don't know. We're all surprised that a Yoruba Oba can refuse to see his children on account of not wanting to be on the bad side of Buhari's government. That's the problem. I think we have to get off from this mentality. Yes, some of those British people still do the same thing. The Queen, we are the subject and all of that. How can you be subject to another human being? How can you say you're our children? I find this so disheartening when I hear people saying Buhari is our father, speak to us. It is nonsense. This African tradition, because he's old or he's the president, you say he's our father. How is he your father? Don't you know your father? What do you mean? We should get off from this. That person is there to serve. He's not your father. You are there to serve. You are there to serve us. If you don't want, stay in your house. So let us get off from all of this. There are a lot of things that needs to be changed. The Oba is supposed to take everybody as his children. Which children? Oba has his own children. Whether they are supporters of Buhari, the All Progressive Congress, or the People's Democratic Party, or whatever, Obas are supposed to be neutral. But what we have today is not the same. But when contacted by Punch, the media director to the Alaafin, Bode Duro Jaye, said the reason his principal did not see the group was because they did not have any prior appointment with him. Duro Jaye said Alaafin would be willing to entertain the group if they booked an appointment. He said those who came are men of Hannah, and Kabiyesi did not say he did not want to see them. He did not say he would not see them because they are critical of President Buhari, or they are former President Olusegun Obasanjo's men. Obasanjo himself is a friend of Kabiyesi, so you can see that what happened, we're told, was not what happened. So they are trying to twist. Oba said what is in his mind. The media aid to the Oba is trying to reconstruct, what they call politically correct. Kabiyesi said he could not see them because they did not give him prior notice that they were coming. That doesn't mean he doesn't want to see them. They can notify him and he will give them an appointment. You cannot just come and say you want to see him. There are protocols to follow, and due process is always adhered to at Alaafin's palace. There was no rancor, no ill feeling. Even when they were going, I was there and I saw them off to their vehicles. If anybody told you that Kabiyesi said he did not want to see them because they were critical of government or they are Obasanjo men, it is a lie. So who is lying? Is it the Alaafin? Is it this Ooni's carcass, this entourage that all went there? Or the Kabiyesi or the media aid? Who is lying here? Now, do you see how complex the Yoruba nation that you are all asking for is going to be? Because you are not going to kick the Kabiyesi away when you get your Yoruba nation. You're all going to act like you cannot remember what happened, that he never played the role that he was supposed to play. So it is now we should start. It is now. You have to begin to do away with certain institutions or with certain individuals so as to get to your promised land.